Hey guys, it's Bethy back again, and I am here to discuss the September 12th, 2018 episode of NXT. We started out with a very strong return and a victory with the team of Oni Larkin and Danny Burch defeating Cesar Bononi, and I'm sorry, I really don't know the other guy, so I don't know his name, but the crowd was definitely very much behind Oni and Birch because through the whole thing they were like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, in tribute to their whole 1, 2 when they come out. Our next segment was Ciampa coming out to the ring, his first appearance on NXT TV since he's won the title at TakeOver Brooklyn. Basically, Ciampa addressed the whole situation with the fact that everybody is saying that he is responsible for the attack on Aleister Black. Ciampa said, and I honestly feel he did raise a very good point, Ciampa is definitely the type of person, and he has proven this time and time again, that if he's got an issue with you and he's going to attack you, he's going to do it in front of people where everybody can see him and that they can, basically realize what an asshole he is. Doing it out in the parking lot where nobody's going to see, definitely not Ciampa's style. So that's basically what came from that. We then had a women's match. We had her first match back since losing the NXT title at TakeOver, the NXT women's title at TakeOver Brooklyn to Kairi Sane. We had the returning Shayna Baszler facing a young lady named Violet Payne. Boy, let me tell you, I think that name was a little bit, her last name was a little bit accurate for what she was feeling because not only did Shayna get the win by getting her in that clutch and pretty much knocking her out, then Shayna made like she was going to leave the ring, didn't leave the ring, came back and basically completely brutalized her. It was kind of difficult to watch, but it is what it is. We then had a vignette with the Heavy Machinery talking, and Ciampa showed up behind them. Ciampa and the slightly dim-witted guy in Heavy Machinery, I don't know his name. I'm sorry, I know. I work a lot of Wednesdays. I don't get to watch a ton of NXT, so I don't know everybody's names. But Ciampa and him basically kind of started going, oh, you want to fight? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Regal comes over, interrupts it, tells Ciampa he needs to see him in his office, which, by the way, I don't recall seeing what came of it. But then again, I might have missed it, but who knows. We then had a match with Raul Mendoza, where he unfortunately got completely destroyed by Lars Sullivan. I mean, come on, hello, look at Sullivan. Do you expect any less? Then, we had a vignette with the Undisputed Era where they were talking about next week's match between Pete Dunne and Ricochet with the NXT North American title versus the WWE United Kingdom title. And basically, Adam Cole called it the Adam Cole Invitational because whoever wins is eventually going to be facing him and dropping both titles to him. We then had a video we also had an interview with Pete Dunne where he basically said he's got to try to figure out how he's going to carry 2 titles in his mouth, which I absolutely lived for because Pete Dunne is my absolute favorite. I love him so much. All right. We then had our main event. Our main event for the night was Nikki Cross, who I absolutely freaking adore, versus Bianca Belair. The two of them went hard on each other, and it ended up being a double contest, a double count out, which they ruled as a no contest because the ref couldn't get the two of them to get back in the ring. So yeah. Next week on NXT, like I said, we're going to have Ricochet versus Pete Dunne with the UK title on the line versus the North American title. We're also going to have a women's tag team match with Deonna Purrazzo and Dakota Kai versus Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. So those are a couple matches for next week to look forward to. If you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you get informed every time I upload a new video. Also, please like my videos. I'd really appreciate it because, that helps let YouTube know that I'm doing something right, and it can help me to further my dream of becoming a YouTube content creator. So I would really appreciate it if you did that. Also, I have my other social media listed below for Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Please feel free to follow me on any of those. I will follow you back. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, there are going to be a couple different ways down there that you can donate to me to help me to be able to create better content so that, eventually I can get an actual real camera instead of using my phone and stuff like that. All right. Well, I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate it if you've sat here and watched this whole thing through. Hell, I especially appreciate it if you've watched all 3 of my videos from tonight all the way through. So, thanks. Bye, guys.